let's take a look at QVC.com, because when it comes to the stainless steel measuring cup and spoon set, this is the perfect time to discuss, because this is baking season. We have all kinds of delicious dishes that we want to make, right? We want to make cookies, we want to make brownies, we want to make them all, but we want to get it just right. In cooking, it's all about chemistry. And in order to get that chemistry just right, you've got to measure all of your ingredients properly. So, coming up, we have an amazing value from Temptations. That was a little sneaky peek. But right now, we're going to talk to you about this great measuring set. A lot of us love to cook in stainless steel because it's always precise. This is everything that you are getting, all the essential tools. 6 measuring spoons in a tablespoon, half tablespoon, teaspoon, half teaspoon, quarter teaspoon, and a little pinch. And you get a leveler, which I think is so cool. You're also getting the measuring cups, 1 cup, half cup, third cup, quarter cup, and that spoon leveler, of course. Now, 3 easy payments is $6.60. They are dishwasher safe. It is the first day presented at this low price. And Mark Charles Masilli is joining us live. Mark Charles, don't you think that when it comes to baking, it really is like a chemistry set? You've got to have the right tools.
It is. They always say baking is more chemistry than cooking, but you need measurements for everything. Whether it's cooking, baking, or even crafting, you need to measure. So what I love about this set is this goes back to the basics and done well. They're not plastic. They're not anything. They're pure stainless steel. They're not going to stain. They're not going to collect odors. They're completely dishwasher safe. They're sturdy. They're not going to bend on you. Ooh. So let's go through the set. I have them laid out here. They do come with rings, okay, like Mary showed you. Like, that's everything in the set right here. But I broke it up for you so you can, of course. Here's all the cups. I just want to point out something. A really big, thick handle on there, so any size grip with that, with the holes, all the measurements clearly defined. You've got a great edge on here, and that's important because when you're doing things like flour and sugar, you need to scrape it evenly, so you don't want any kind of lip on there. So you got that. What's special about the spoons that I love is look at the shape. Why is the shape important? Because when you have jars like this and you got to go in and measure, you can actually get into the jar. A round spoon, you cannot do that. You can tap on there, and then the measurements are beautifully done on there, and you're able to get that right out. So whether it is a small jar like this, or I'm going to go even smaller and go in here and get some caraway seeds. Look at that. Just really, really great. Never going to bend it. These are really thick and dishwasher safe. So we love that. This is also a little extra feature that we love that comes with this set you don't normally find. Why is that important? A couple things. First, it's a scraper. So if I'm going to go in here and grab sugar, let me just grab sugar real quick, okay? I want to measure evenly. Look, scrape it off. So that's really great. So now I've got a perfect thing. But you see this little guy here? That's important. So when I'm doing something like, let's say I'm going to do honey, okay? I'm going to pour some honey in here. They lay flat, by the way, so you can actually do it on the countertop, which I also love. Okay. So I'm going to do the honey. I'm going to now, oop, little drip there. I'm going to pour that into my recipe. But honey, as you know, sticks, right? Right. So here's this little guy. We took this little pointer so I can actually scrape out all the honey and get the full measurement that I measured for this recipe. Isn't that great?
I love it.
So that's something you don't normally see with a set in here. So I love that. And again, throw it right in the dishwasher. So we love the little scraper and leveler that you get with this set. It's just quintessential, I think.
You know what, too? I love that the shape of the measuring tools not only fit into the jars, but look how beautifully that would fit into your drawer. Because sometimes when you lay things on their side, it's hard to get the drawer back open. So that would make it super easy. And it says it on each one what they are. So there's your pinch. I won't go through each one of them, but I just wanted you to see how easy it was to read what their measurements are so you don't have to wonder or hunt. This price tag, jump on it while we've got it, $19.80, because you're not just getting the measuring spoons, we're getting the measuring cups too. And I love that the leveler is big enough to use on both.
Yes, that was the point. It was really basically, again, I need to point out something. We're trying to go back to basics, Mary, and something that we need quintessential. There is not a kitchen out in America that doesn't need scoops and spoons, but we want to make them better. Wide handles to hold them, being able to have sturdy stainless steel so I can actually use them measure-wise. You need these tools in the kitchen. Why not have the best of the best? And the fact that these are not round really make for something special, because now we've got every container can go through them horizontally and really work great, because a round one actually sticks into other jars. And I want to point out also, when I've got something like this, look at the cups. They lay super flat, so I can measure this milk perfectly. Look, free hands, done. So what I love to do with the measuring cups is I lay them all out and I put all my ingredients inside of there, and it's almost like a prep set, right?
Right.
So when I'm ready to do my measurements of everything, it's like, okay, so I need to bake, so I need my 1/4 cup of oil. I'll put that in there. I need my 1/2 cup, my 1 cup of milk. Put it in there. So I can actually pre-prep because they're flat, lay them down. Just makes sense, doesn't it?
It totally does. Wait a minute. I just want to know what you're making because everything Mark Charles cooks is amazing. You know, I totally just stopped hosting the show and was just like, what are we eating?
So I must be true to you that I'm just measuring. I'm really not making anything yet.
Fair.
I gotta be full disclosure.
But I'm so conditioned that anytime Mark Charles is in the kitchen, you know you're going to eat well, that my stomach was like, yay.
What is he making?
It's time to eat. Oh gosh, I can't tell you how often I say that in a day. And lucky to do so. You know what? This is a clearance price, which means there's no reorder on this set. You're getting the cups and the spoons. And I love the fact that they are latched together with that ring, but I removed the ring. It's easy to take it off if you need to just use one thing and you want to be able to do that. But how incomplete is your measuring set right now? Donate it, get this one, and get it at the great price.
Yeah, and to really have that. And by the way, you pointed it out earlier, but I want to point this out and show this up close. Do you see the smallest one? It's a pinch.
It's adorable.
How many times has Grandma said, oh, and a pinch of this? And it's like they actually made a measurement of a pinch. Again, something you wouldn't normally find at a measuring cup and spoon set, the pinch. How great is that?
I love that. And I've got to tell you too, in the kitchen, y'all have seen me in this kitchen, which is my second kitchen. My home kitchen you've seen me in too. You can fling and drop stuff everywhere. These have a great heft to them. That's going to help you minimize from slinging your ingredients around. You are getting, which yes, I do. You're getting the measuring spoons, great for baking season, great for little ones to be able to help, great gift, and you're getting the measuring cups. So you're getting all of this for that clearance price of $19.80. Mark Charles, these have been popular and in the kitchen with Mary today, and I know at this price they will not be around for long. So please order while you can. And I know you've brought us so many things today. And Mark Charles, how much do you love the coconut patties that are coming up?
Don't even get me started on the coconut patties.
MCM?
Coconut heaven.
I love